Welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies video. My name is Nathan, and I'm making videos about energy, spiritual transformation, crystals, all this cool stuff. So if you're new to my channel, that's what I got going on up in my space right now. And if you've been following my channel, you know that in the last few days here, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, or maybe yesterday, I don't know, depends on how I scheduled to post, a video I would have posted where I talked about how I'm seeing auras now and how this kind of new ability, this new dormant ability has kind of unlocked itself. So I wanted in this video to tie this in with crystals and crystal energy and have a discussion about this because I've just been feeling some kind of cool things lately, and well, I want to talk to someone about it. So hello, welcome. So auras. Now I see it less as an aura and more so as this inherent energy that things carry, and that these have a color to them. And the reason for this is because energy is pure, okay? Energy could be literally anything. This is at least the way I feel it, okay? Energy could be anything. That's why we have the power of energy transmutation, which I recently made a video on. I'll try and remember to put in the description for you if you're curious to learn more about this. But energy could be anything, and we have the ability to bend it and mold it and shape it as if it's Play-Doh into any color that we like. Now, part of what it is being human, okay, is that with our beliefs, that is how we color energy. It's with our belief systems and who we believe and feel ourselves to be. So I've noticed that the people that I'm passing on my hikes, they will all have a different color, and it seems to be very relevant to I'm just trying to figure out what somebody's drilling over there. It's quite loud for me. Sorry if it's bothering you guys. The color seems to be associated with their personality. Like, our personality seems to have this kind of direct reflection with the color that we carry. And what is our personality if not a manifestation of our belief systems, right? It is. I don't think I need to explain it to you, and, well, I have a feeling you feel me on this, okay? Okay, I'll leave it at that. So, crystals have a personality too. And the reason that energy gets colored is because we color it. That's kind of the essence of creation and life, is that energy could be anything, but what is energy here for? Well, energy is here to experience itself, to be something. We're talking about source creation. We're talking about expressing yourself just for the sake of expressing yourself. We're talking about throwing your paint splatter on the wall simply because you're holding a paintbrush and you can. Okay, now that's where I'm going to take it for now. There's probably other reasons for the fact that why we're here and why life was created, but that's not what this video is about. So crystals carry a color too. They are also an expression of this energy. And as I said, I've noticed that people that I'm passing are carrying a different color type of energy to them. Not only is it a different color, but the colors carry an inherent feeling to them, because everything is one. All things are one. So feeling, visuals, smell, taste, all these things are just a different expression of the same exact thing, if that makes sense. So color is not separate from feeling. This is why if you have a blue crystal, pretty much all the dang time, it's going to have inherent throat chakra type properties, because that is the color associated. It's this expression of our throat chakra energy center. And this has always yielded itself to be true for me. Now, white crystals, you get some crown chakra stuff going on, right? You get like a purple indigo, then you're looking at like third eye. So these are the kinds of things I'm talking about. And I know I don't have to explain this to you guys, because I think everybody kind of has these associations made with the colors of crystals. I just wanted to talk about it. Because now I'm visually seeing it. And I can literally see, like for example, off my citrine here, the glow of this energy hue. But what's interesting is it's not the same color as the crystal itself. the energy kind of fluctuates. And what's really interesting and unique that I've been experiencing is that, so let me put this down and give you a demonstration here. Okay, so this is my citrine crystal here, okay? Now, on its own, to me, the color of it is actually quite similar to the color that it's physically holding, but because we're talking about, you know, like the etheric type energy, the kinds of things that we are able to tap into and see, but a lot of us aren't tapped into, which is totally okay, all in due time. These things are growing for us all right now. But it's holding this energy, this force, this, and it moves. It's not dormant. It doesn't stay. It expands out. Now, the rocks have a certain energy about them too. So if this was just floating in the air, even the air carries an inherent energy. So everything is affecting each other. Everything's vibration and energy is molding together and becoming one because it's all seeking balance together. Just like if you were to mix like red and blue, then you get purple, I think, right? Yeah. So this is what's always happening with energy. So putting it on this rock, it's going to meld with the rock. Now, my energy, I have the conscious power inside of me to shape my energy and change its color by sheer belief, which you could say is sheer will if you could associate your willpower with your beliefs, and you could figure out how to adjust these things spontaneously and be anybody in every single moment, be brand new, then this will be incredibly easy for you. But because this crystal is carrying this certain color, and I'm carrying a certain color, when the crystal and myself are interacting together, it's a really unique kind of meshing because it's not just meshing with the rock and then staying the same, right? They'll take on this kind of similar color up in this area, at least, is how I'm visually experiencing it myself. For me, though, when I'm holding it, it's like this wave. It looks it looks like if you've ever, you know, seen like a heat wave like out in the desert, the mirage type thing. It looks like a mirage of colored energy warping in and out. And because I create energy myself, I am a conscious creator. So are you. We can always be more conscious, but we are conscious creators, okay? Because of this, I can change the energy of the crystal. It carries its own inherent energy about it. And I've noticed that clearing and charging, so when I put the crystal away from me in the sun and I clear it, on your selenite, however you do it, sage it, the energy goes back to its inherent color that it carries. But as soon as you interact with your crystal, our beliefs, essentially, like what we believe about the crystal, how we feel about it, colors the energy, and it changes it. I believe that this is, it's blowing my mind, literally. Like, these are things that we could, like, talk about and understand, but to visually see it is like, what the fuck? So, when you're looking at this, it's like, so when I clear it, okay, let me go back to it, because I'm just mind blown by this, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. So, the color itself goes back to its original inherent thing. How I feel about the crystal, what I believe it's going to do, my beliefs are what? Well, they are, they're my beliefs, but they manifest as colors, as feelings, right? Everything carries all these sensualnesses, you know what I'm trying to say, with them. So my beliefs color and change the energy of the crystal because the crystal is me and it's an extension of myself. All is one. I am the trees. I am the rocks. God is me. I am God. I am the universe contemplating itself. What is going on right now? What's going on right now is me. Right? So I affect the aura, essentially, of the crystals. And I'm going to use the term aura because I think that's the more hip word and people understand what I'm talking about. So we affect change in them. What's interesting is when you bring in a new crystal that you know nothing about, you have no expectations for, and this is actually me just speculating here, okay? I'm actually going to go try this after this video, so I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you that I've already experienced this, but this is what I believe. I strongly believe this, and so that's what I'm going to get because I strongly believe it, but anyways. If you were to go and get a crystal you have no expectations about, you have no idea what it's going to do, and you don't pick it up expecting or believing that it's going to do anything, you have no associations with it, you've never felt anything from it before, then you are interacting with the inherent energy that the crystal carries. But as soon as you connect with it, as soon as you make a connection and you associate, which is really, truly very difficult not to do, because that's what we do. We make connections. That's intelligence, okay? We're growing, we're connecting all the things that are seemingly unconnected. Once you make this connection with your crystal, you have now changed the crystal's inherent property. So this is interesting because for those of you that follow my channel, you'll know that when I got this moldavite originally, I was having a hard time with it. I was actually, to be honest with you, kind of scared of it. It just was really intense to wear. It was making a lot of things come up in me, and it was very uncomfortable, and I had to do a lot of shadow work. And so I associated this crystal with, as soon as I wear it, I'm going to feel dark and have to deal with stuff. Now, I feel so vibing, so pumped. My new association with this crystal is that this is the crystal of trusting reality and the universe working through and for me, being one with God consciousness. That's what I associate it with now. So when I'm wearing it, that's the energy that I have created in my auric field. Trust, being one with God, awesome manifestation, all these things. It's all our beliefs. This is what I'm trying to say. Since I can visually see this energy taking place around literally everything now in the color of it, I can see how I can change the color with my own beliefs. And yet everything has its own inherent color separate from me, even though it's not actually separate from me. So something kind of interesting too is that if you work with, and this is something that I've been noticing actually, it's really quite funny. My moldavite, for example, I've got a huge piece of moldavite, and I work very consciously with my moldavites. So my vibration, and also because I believe that this is, my auric field is basically moldavite. I'm basically a walking piece of moldavite. That, like, I'm so in and conscious and one with the transformational spiritual journey of moldavite, especially right now, that I am a piece of moldavite. So when I pass somebody, or when I go into the grocery store and someone's talking to me, it's really hilarious. Because everyone just spaces out. People forget what they're talking about when they talk to me, like clockwork. And people seem to get like kind of confused, and like they just get super spaced out, and you can tell they're feeling kind of weird. So I've actually had a few people now since I've been here mention to me, but they also knew what moldavite was, so could have been a manifestation of their beliefs, to be honest. But they were telling me like, dude, you have serious moldavite vibes coming up off of you. Like, talking to you, I'm like thinking about all this stuff that I need to deal with right now. This is what this one lady said to me. It's just one lady, to be honest. I was exaggerating. It's just one, okay? But still, it's pretty cool. So if you're working with a whole bunch of crystals that are like third eye type crystals, then you are carrying this pineal third eye activation around in your auric field. You are embodying this energy, and that's the energy that you spread to other people. So when I pass by some random person in the grocery store and we are standing near each other and exchanging energy by making eye contact, by talking, by co-creating to exchange that energy, well, we mesh together. Everything is seeking balance. So when you're hanging out with friends, you're co-creating. You are meshing your energy together. So we need to also be careful. You really don't have to do anything. It really doesn't matter, to be honest. You can do whatever you want. This life is yours. Enjoy it. But if you're hanging out with somebody that is carrying like a certain energy about them of life is unfair and everything sucks and the world is against me, then when you come together, everything is seeking balance. So whatever vibration you are, whatever they are, this aura molds together and creates one color between you, okay? So just like a crystal, when you walk away from that, you need to clear and charge yourself so you can go back to your energetic set point. Otherwise, you are carrying around this energy that you have just co-created. And I can visually see it now. So this could just keep going on, but I can see that the video's coming up on 15 minutes, and I don't like making super long videos because, well, I don't. I'm just not, okay? So thank you for watching this Vibes and Frequencies video. I would love to talk to you guys about this in the comments below. This is really cool to me. I'm really having a good time with this. I've been experiencing some cool power-ups and vibrational upgrades and things like that. This is one I find pretty exciting to chat about because you guys know me, I'm all about crystals, and something is relevant here that I can use as a tool now. So thanks for watching. My name's Nathan. See you in 24 hours for my next video. Have a good one. Bye.